Welcome back to another full eating video, and today, to celebrate hitting 10K on TikTok, we went back to a staple that has always done well on my page, at least on TikTok. We got Little Caesars, and this time we got the cookie dough brownies. We got the M&M ones, and of course, marinara sauce, and also Valentina's, so staples, so we need those. Didn't have ranch, usually also a staple, but we got those too. To celebrate hitting 10K, I had to get Little Caesars. Can't forget the Valentina's. Oh. Now, just to clarify, this is checking my camera stuff. Oh, I feel like it's not set up as high. It is what it is. I guess I usually have the tray that usually makes it look like it's sitting up higher. My camera low enough? Now I'm thinking about it. No. Well, that's not really good. There we go. Well, I messed with the camera now. It's all types of messed up. Dang, dude. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I did that. That should be fine. Who knows? Yeah, I got these M&M brownies. Got Little Caesars brownies for the first time. Got Little Caesars Got Little Caesars cookie dough brownies for the first time. Well, all this was on my shirt. This is, well, it was rain, but now I'm actually sweating. what I was saying earlier is I hit 10K on TikTok. If I hit that milestone, I think the next one's like 100K or something. So good progress. Yeah, I'm looking forward to. I mean, it gives you more inspiration, right? Because you're doing this page. One, gives me the chance to ramble about what I want to talk about. Two, I get to eat as I'm doing it. It's like a win-win scenario for me. But really, it's, encouraging knowing that I guess the page is growing and like people are noticing it, right? So you can't really complain for number three if you can earn some profit off of it, so you can keep doing it. Or I can even go and the real goal is to do travel ones. I would love to do some travel food ones. I'm big into multicultural stuff, everything like that. So that is a real goal. So this is definitely like a step in the right direction. So that's why I'm glad about it. And that's why I got Little Caesars, right? It's a cheap reward, but also one that's always done well for me. And I grew up eating Little Caesars all the time, me and two brothers. So like, what's the easiest thing to get for three boys after soccer practice? Little Caesars, because it was on the way home. So $5 hot and ready. What should I get? This one? I tried not to eat much today, so I can eat a lot of this. I had a small breakfast. I had a regular lunch, but I did snack before this because I was waiting to do this and I was getting hungry. So that's on me though. This actually is not that bad. I mean, it's just a simple brownie. I guess if you don't like the cookie dough on top, This is part of the reward for hitting 10K. Oh. I think tonight is, supposing this is, or making this, it's the 27th. Carolina's up 2-1. I think game 4 is tonight. If I'm correct, I think game 4 is tonight. On top of that, and I feel like, well, as I'm like basically all Carolina pro sports fan, it's actually, I'm not gonna put any bad, any say anything in the air. I'm just gonna let it go how it goes, right? I can't put any energy out there. I just gotta see how it goes. Trust the process, right? Use the Philadelphia 76ers mentality, right? I did want to talk about a new mono I'm reading. Star Ginseng Store. I think that's how it's called. It's a manhwa. It seems pretty good. It's like a school one, but like at the same time, like I don't know, it gives more like a delinquents. Like the delinquents, it's more unique. It's not like the new style of drawing. I feel like it's all glossy and nice, and like the nice 6 foot something tall dude silhouettes and everything with like the 5'4" short girl next to him. It's like it feels more realistic, right? You got some average height dudes, a bunch of random looking dudes. It's not like every single dude's a decent looking guy drawn in the thing, and it feels more realistic to the school environment, except for the whole thing about the school being like, actually, I don't know. I can't attest to it. I don't know how schools are in other countries, but like the school is interesting. But it's Star Ginseng story, and it's like a slow burn. I think the writer didn't intend for it to be a romance. And after a while, he built it into a romance. I don't think he really knew where he was going with it. But it's good because I feel like he's developing a lot of characters that way. You get to learn more. It's a long, long haul, right? It's over 200 chapters. And I don't think it's getting... Hope she's okay downstairs. I think she has a cough. It's like a slow burn, but I don't think it was intended to be like, rush or a romance. So I kind of like that it's taking a while. He's just developing it. And it's a perfectly fine story to, they're in the second year of high school to just keep going and going. So I'm not complaining. I swear this is not sweat. It's water from running in. I swear all this is not sweat. It was from running in the rain to get the pizza. It feels weird that it's like almost summertime. I feel like it's just kind of like appeared. appeared out of nowhere. I feel like years been going by so fast. Honestly, I think this does depend on where you grow up or whatever. But like, you know, preferences of heat or cold. I'm on like the side of it to where like I grew up in the heat. So I actually would prefer to have more cold weather. I know most people like I have a bunch of coworkers that are like we did like a poll on the board. It was about like a excuse me. We do questions on the board. A lot of them were based off like the national holidays. And I think one of them was like weather related or excuse me or something. And the question was like what would you prefer for like vacation wise and like weather wise? And I might have been the only one that put I like prefer cold weather or like cooler weather. I think was the option. And like I don't know. I guess it depends where you grow up, right? But I just when it comes to summertime, it's just so hot. You can only wear like shorts, short sleeves. You wear pants. I end up drenched in sweat. I mean, it's good for the gym. You burn a lot more calories and stuff like that. You burn through a lot more sodium and stuff. But sometimes especially in the in the south, the heat once it starts just lasts for months and months. Like sometimes you're like when the cold drags out, people are like, "Oh, the cold, it keeps staying cold." But I'd rather it drag out for longer than the heat, because like you can wear layers to cool off. Like I mean, if my partner would walk in, you know, below freezing temperatures and just outside no matter what, and just put on layers, you'll feel fine. But like when it's hot, like there's nothing you can do, especially the where there's so much humidity and stuff. Like you don't live in a dry climate, so it's tons of humidity. It's just like it feels like you're choking on air because it's just like drowning you with all the humidity. It's not enjoyable, but summer is nice. Summer does have its pluses. More nature is available to people, more accessible, so I won't complain about that. That's all because maybe I don't know how to snowboard and ski. So maybe I would also think oppositely if I did. But watching anime and everything, especially when it's wintertime and it snows every time, I'm like, it'd just be nice, it'd just be enjoyable, right? And you get all the snow season and stuff like that. It's cool to see. I think Little Caesar deep dish is just my comfort pizza. Dude, I will say one thing. I guess this applies to any show, but once you get to watching a series or whatever, say you get into anime, was hat of the day. I just completely forgot. Hat of the day is Shenandoah National Park. It's one of my green ones. Anyways, it's just once you catch up, just like they call it like the steps, right? There's like once you get to anime, you know, you get into like manhwa, maybe manga, and you get to light novels, and I'm kind of funneling to the light novel category. It's just like, oh, it's just basically, I mean, you're just reading a book at that point, right? Which is not a bad thing. It's just like, oh, like I feel like I keep getting, you know, you hit that threshold. You're like, oh, let me read this type of category of genre or whatever. Then you're like, oh, I feel like I've read everything in this genre already. Maybe I just have a binging problem. Maybe that's what the real reason is here, issue here. I really thought the rain would dry up on my shirt by now. It's called a dry fit. I thought it like rained. I mean, it was a while ago that got rained on too. Whatever. I should have worn. Well, no, actually, I feel like it still would have shown on my black shirt too. Especially the Guinness one. For those that are watching, those that watch soccer, at this time, obviously, when I'm posting this, a lot of the rosters getting released, and I know the USA roster got released. I mean, I think a lot of them did. Like the rosters did. I don't know. Portugal looks really good. Portugal does look really good. It would be actually insane if Ronaldo won the World Cup, especially back after Messi won it. That would be actually insane. But that Argentina team was just a more well-rounded roster with young talent, and I mean, I guess you could argue that for Portugal now, but I don't know. I feel like this is a good World Cup though. I feel like it's gonna be hard. I feel like there's a lot of teams that were powerhouses that aren't anymore, so it gives other. It's like more up in competition, more up in the air. I would say that, but like I was considering a powerhouse. I said like Belgium and England, and they never pulled through. So, are they really a threat? The past few World Cups. Excuse me. Pizza always kicks my ass. All right. I ate over half the brownies. This will be. I usually eat another meal anyway, so later on after doing this stuff, so maybe I should stop eating another meal so late at night, to be honest, but it doesn't seem to bother me. So as always, thank you for watching. For the next video, I don't know, but I want to keep it going. Obviously, I love all the support. It's very appreciative. Love all the comments. And just as much as my TikTok is growing, YouTube is also growing, and they give a lot of support, and I always appreciate it. And I love to hear more comments. Love to be able to respond to more people. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video.